Deep within the frozen wilderness, the isolated research facility of New Haven stood as a marvel of modern science, its sleek spire piercing the sky like a shard of glass. The team of scientists, led by the enigmatic Dr. Emma Taylor, had been conducting groundbreaking research in cognitive psychology, pushing the boundaries of human perception and behavior. But when Dr. Taylor failed to appear for a crucial meeting, an eerie silence settled over the facility, and her team began to suspect that something was terribly wrong. As they searched for their missing leader, they stumbled upon her cryptic journal entries, hinting at a darker purpose behind their research. The words Erebus Initiative and subject synchronization were scribbled in the margins, fueling the team's growing unease. Equipment malfunctioned, and strange noises echoed through the corridors, as if the facility itself was shifting and watching. Team members started to experience vivid, unexplainable visions, like glimpses into a parallel world, further blurring the lines between reality and paranoia. As the visions intensified, the team's grip on reality began to slip, and the once cohesive unit fragmented into isolated, suspicious individuals. The corridors, once filled with the hum of collaboration, grew quiet and menacing, as if the shadows themselves were listening. Dr. Patel, a soft-spoken neuroscientist, became convinced that the facility was manipulating their perceptions, using the research against them. She discovered a hidden log from Dr. Taylor, detailing the Erebus Initiative's true aim: to synchronize human brains, creating a collective consciousness. The team's research, it seemed, was not just about understanding the human mind, but about controlling it. A hidden laboratory, concealed behind a false wall, was unearthed, containing disturbing experiment logs and evidence of Dr. Taylor's sinister intentions. The team realized, to their horror, that they were not just researchers, but test subjects, pawns in a far larger, more complex game. Panic set in as the team scrambled to escape, but the facility's self-sustaining mechanisms thwarted their every attempt. Doors sealed shut, corridors rearranged, and life support systems faltered, as if the facility was determined to keep them trapped. In a desperate bid to uncover the truth, the last remaining team member, Dr. Rodriguez, stumbled upon a shocking personal connection to Dr. Taylor. They were siblings, separated at birth. The revelation sent Dr. Rodriguez reeling, but it was only the beginning. As she delved deeper into the hidden laboratory, she discovered a cryptic message scrawled on the wall. Subject 7. Suddenly, the truth clicked into place. Dr. Taylor was not the mastermind, but a previous test subject, a pawn in a larger experiment. The true architect of the Erebus Initiative remained shrouded in mystery. But one thing was certain: Dr. Rodriguez was now the latest subject, and the experiment was far from over. The frozen wilderness outside seemed to press in, as if the very darkness itself was conspiring against the remaining team members. The aurora-lit sky, a haunting reminder of the unforgiving environment that lay just beyond the facility's steel walls. Dr. Rodriguez's discovery of her sibling connection to Dr. Taylor sent her mind reeling, memories of her own troubled past rising to the surface like icebergs in a stormy sea. The air was heavy with the scent of ozone and burned wiring, the flickering fluorescent lights above casting eerie shadows on the walls as she stumbled through the deserted corridors, the silence punctuated only by the soft hiss of the life support systems and the creaking of the facility's metal latticework. As she navigated the maze-like corridors, the shadows seemed to coalesce into dark, twisted forms, like specters watching her every move, the soft whisper of the ventilation system taking on a menacing tone. Every step echoed through the deserted hallways, the sound waves bouncing off the steel walls like a death knell, and Dr. Rodriguez couldn't shake the feeling that she was being herded towards some unknown fate. The Erebus Initiative's true purpose hanging over her like a sword of Damocles. The cryptic message, Subject 7 seemed to sear itself into her brain, a constant reminder that she was now a part of the experiment, a pawn in a game where the rules were unknown and the stakes were her very sanity. The hidden laboratory, once a place of dark fascination, now seemed like a charnel house. The disturbing experiment logs and evidence of Dr. Taylor's sinister intentions, a grim testament to the true nature of the research. Dr. Rodriguez's eyes scanned the room, taking in the rows of dusty computer terminals, the tangled webs of wiring, and the sinister-looking equipment that seemed to loom over her like a specter, the very atmosphere thick with malevolence. And then she saw it. A small, unassuming door, hidden behind a tangle of pipes and wiring, the sign above it reading, "Authorized personnel only," in stark, red letters. The door seemed to beckon her, a siren's call to the unknown, and Dr. Rodriguez felt an overwhelming urge to open it, to uncover the secrets that lay beyond, no matter the cost to her own fragile sanity. As she reached out to touch the door handle, a sudden jarring noise echoed through the corridors, the sound of shattering glass and crunching metal, followed by an unearthly silence. The lights flickered, and the life support systems groaned, as if the facility itself was protesting her actions, the darkness closing in around her like a living, breathing entity. Dr. Rodriguez's heart was racing, her mind reeling with the implications of what she might find beyond the door, the Erebus initiative's true purpose hanging over her like a guillotine's blade, waiting to drop. And then, with a sense of fatalistic inevitability, she pushed the door open, stepping into a darkness that seemed to swallow her whole, the last remnants of her sanity slipping away into the abyss. The darkness enveloped her like a shroud, the air thick with the scent of decay and forgotten memories. As her eyes adjusted to the dim light, Dr. Rodriguez saw rows of cryogenic chambers, each containing a human subject, their faces frozen in eternal silence. The walls were adorned with cryptic symbols, pulsing with a faint, otherworldly glow, as if the very fabric of reality was being manipulated within this secret chamber. A low hum, like the reverberation of 1,000 whispers, seemed to emanate from the chambers, sending shivers down Dr. Rodriguez's spine. Suddenly, the cryogenic chambers began to stir, the subject's eyes flickering open, their gazes locking onto Dr. Rodriguez with an unblinking, unsettling intensity. The whispers coalesced into a single, haunting phrase. "Welcome, Subject 7. Dr. Rodriguez's mind reeled as she realized the horrifying truth. She was not just a test subject, but the key to unlocking a collective consciousness, a doorway to a realm where individuality was sacrificed for a twisted, hive-like unity. The Erebus initiative's true purpose was not control, but transcendence, and Dr. Rodriguez was the final piece in a sinister puzzle that would forever alter the course of human evolution. As the subject's eyes continued to bore into her soul, Dr. Rodriguez felt her own identity begin to dissolve, her memories and thoughts fragmenting into a maelstrom of confusion, the darkness closing in to claim her as its own.